it's about global warming.
What about it?
Global warming is killing animals.
Yeah. So these are all very endangered species that will probably go extinct in the next 10 to 15 years because of like carbon emissions and
Fix it, Graham.
methane emissions in the atmosphere. So is there any suggestions as to how to help
You
this
fix
problem?
it. As
But
a marine science major.
You can fix it.
do it.
Listen. It's 20 years down the road, and you take your kid to a museum called the Museum of Things That We Could Have Saved. The first exhibit is the gorilla. You walk past and see the snow leopard, the otter, the elephant, the tiger, and the panda. Nearly 26,000 species are at high risk of extinction. Now, some of this is due to poaching, but the majority is due to ocean acidification and clearing of land for livestock. By 2060, it is estimated that we'll lose up to 1/4 of species on Earth. Now, as a kid, I was taught, maybe you were taught too, to take short showers, to walk, to turn off the lights, ride a bike, things like that. But there's one thing that you can do that blows this out of the water in terms of effectiveness. And simply, it's to not eat meat. Now, don't kill me here, okay? Because I know meat is America's favorite food. Let's be honest. Bacon, how can you go without it? But the livestock industry is some of the biggest problems for Earth. Cattle in specific are really bad. They can fill up a 50-gallon bag full of methane in a single day. Now, in and of itself, that's not that bad, but there's 1.8 billion cattle on Earth. So that's 90 billion gallons of methane every single day. That's like if you took the Chesapeake Bay and you threw it in the atmosphere 1.5 times over every year. So what's the big deal? I thought we were supposed to be worried about carbon and not methane. Yes, but no. Methane is up to 72 times worse than carbon dioxide, believe it or not. With all things considered, including all the different animals, the production, the transportation, the clearing of land, livestock is worse than the entire transportation sector. In other words, the burger you eat is worse than the car that you drive. If everybody in America skipped eating meat for one day out of the week, it would be like taking 7.6 million cars off the road. Around 1/3 of all land on Earth is used for livestock industry, and its numbers are increasing every day. This is why rainforests are being cut down and we're losing the majority of our species on terrestrial land. Ocean acidification destroys reefs. Carbon in the atmosphere, greenhouse gases in the atmosphere such as methane. 25% of all biodiversity in the ocean is located in the reefs, and in the past 30 years we've killed 50% of the reefs. So we need to act if we want all the creatures that we know and love to exist. Let's not make it a museum of creatures that we could have saved, but instead a museum of creatures that we did save. Start with one day. Cut out meat for one day out of the week. That's all I ask. And work up from there, because that will result in real change. This is something that you can do to help the species that you love. And it makes a difference. And more than just me and the pandas will thank you. I can promise you that. We're the last generation that can help. It's up to us. There's no one else. Because in the next 20, 25 years, the fate for the rest of the Earth is going to be decided. So it's up to you. It's your time. Let's do something.